Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, listen, we've been keeping up with this story, this Mark Sanchez story, in which, you know, ex-NFL quarterback and sports analyst, I think it's what, for Fox or CBS? I can't even remember where he's at, but he was supposed to be out there in Indianapolis calling the play for one of them games, you know, football games. And this guy wound up getting into a fight with a man that's like 69 years old or something. And the man stabs him up, and he in turn hurts the man as well. That happened a couple weeks ago. We talked about it. As of yesterday, he was released from the hospital and he checked himself into jail. And I guess he came back out of jail. But either way, I said this guy is an idiot. I stand by that, you know, just from the situation of the achievements he made and where he's at in life. For him to go out as stupid as he did and the reasoning behind it, it's absolutely shameful. But anyway, the guy that he stabbed, they identified him, and he talks a little bit about the situation. Take a look at this.
New information for you on the man who says he stabbed former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez.
Sanchez fought with him over where he parked his truck in downtown Indianapolis. CBS 4's Russ McQuaid joins us in studio with a profile of a private man suddenly thrust into the national spotlight. Russ, good evening. Give us more.
Good afternoon, Raphael. Perry Toll was on his rounds early Saturday morning, driving a truck that collects used cooking oil from restaurant kitchens for recycling, when he was confronted by an ex-professional athlete who, it appears, allegedly and quite literally picked on the wrong guy. This is how most of us have come to recognize Perry Toll, a 69-year-old man severely injured and bloody in a hospital bed after an early morning fight in this alley left him in great pain, and his alleged attacker, Mark Sanchez, staggering away in a blood-soaked shirt after Toll admitted he stabbed the Fox Sports commentator in self-defense.
He's a tough son of a gun. It's remarkable that he's still alive.
Attorney Eric May sued Sanchez and his employer, Fox Corporation, on Toll's behalf.
This is a guy who's working his tail off, supporting his family, 69 years old. He got his citizenship last month. I mean, it's just a remarkable story.
Perry Toll is a remarkable guy, as we learned in 2021, standing literally by his sister-in-law's side 10 years after she was shot in the head by a robber at a convenience store.
Whenever we see this happening to somebody else, it breaks our heart. It's devastating to us, because we know what it feels like firsthand.
IMPD thinks Saturday morning's knife brawl was over Sanchez's anger about where Toll parked his truck in the alley.
Not my understanding that Mr. Sanchez has reserved parking on that street. So my client was just doing his job, minding his own business, literally, when he was confronted by this individual who he did not know, who was saying things to him that he could not understand. The whole thing doesn't make a lot of sense.
Ironically, Toll told us 4 years ago what it was like to care for a loved one after an attack by a stranger.
But they don't take into consideration the consequences that families like ours have to deal with.
Toll is from Jamaica. He's lived in the United States for 30 years. He just became a citizen last month. He met his wife while playing guitar in a band at church. And he wants his attorney says he wants to hear from anybody who may have seen Mark Sanchez out in public Friday night before the fight. For his part, the Sanchez family issued a statement expressing thanks for its support it's received in the past couple of days.
Former NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez is speaking out for the very first time after being hospitalized and booked on assault charges following a stabbing in downtown Indianapolis. In an exclusive interview with our News Nation affiliate, Sanchez thanked his surgeon for saving his life, but he had no words for the elderly man he's alleged to have brutally beaten. Take a listen.
Ex-NFL quarterback Mark Sanchez has been booked, his mugshot finally taken a week after he was stabbed during a fight with a 69-year-old truck driver in a downtown alley. Mark, you got anything to say about the incident? Want to say anything to the bartender that saved your life, or Mr. Toll? That was how Mark Sanchez's Sunday morning began, walking into the Community Justice Center to go through booking at the Adult Detention Center, where his mugshot was taken after a fight behind the Westin and downtown Marriott hotels during the early morning hours of October 4th, with truck driver Perry Toll, who suffered a lacerating wound to the face while stabbing the Fox Sports football analyst, investigators say, in self-defense. After less than 40 minutes inside, Sanchez, obviously weakened, his right arm in a sling to protect his wounds, emerged from booking. Mark, is there anything you want to say to the people of Indianapolis?
Right now I'm just focused on my recovery, and I just wanted to thank the first responders, Eskenazi Hospital, watch out, you're going to hit some, Marion County Sheriff, and the Indianapolis Police Department, Metro PD. But I'm focused on my recovery, and I want to see my wife, I want to see my son, my 2 baby girls. There'll be a day to answer all these questions, and unfortunately today's not that day.
Anything you want to say to Mr. Toll?
I guess the real thing here is I just want to thank Dr. Mossler, the surgeon. She saved my life, so I'm grateful for that. Sorry I can't answer all your questions.
Thank you. Better?
Thank you, guys.
Recovering slowly now.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Sorry, guys.
Sanchez is due back in court November 5th. I'm Russ McQuaid reporting in Indianapolis.
All right, you're seeing him coming out of the hospital like he's in so much pain and all this other stuff, or coming out of the jail. Cut the bullshit. I'm gonna tell you something. This guy right here had that somber face because he know he gonna have to pay through the nose for that guy. If you look at this thing for all it's worth, a lot of people didn't even know what this was about. In other videos I've seen, this guy is driving a refrigerated box truck, a double axle refrigerated box truck, the kind with the lift gate that pulls up to, like a tractor trailer is big like that, pulls up to a place to drop off supplies, restaurant supplies. The guy's doing his job. That big ass truck he parked, Sanchez was running back and forth doing wind sprints. Wind sprints. A retired NFL athlete doing wind sprints, drunk as hell, in the alley between 2 hotels. The guy parks. The truck is sticking out in the way he's running the wind sprint, so he tells the guy he can't park there. A commercial vehicle making deliveries to a commercial place, and that's what he's supposed to do. But for some reason, he got to move because of Mr. Sanchez. Mark goes up to the man and speaking inaudible because, you know, he's drunk. The guy, all right. He climbs up in the truck, start fighting the man when the man tried to call for help. The man pull a knife out, stab him. He wind up stabbing the man or cutting the man with the man's own knife. Either way, his dumb ass almost died. They catch him walking around the corner, blood-soaked shirt. He stumbles into the bar. They save his life. This all on him. You were there for what? One night? To do call a football game? You couldn't even do that? I think his ass was running and doing them wind sprints. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than sure. I think that's not the first time he did that. He probably go out there, get all plastered up. And then, you know, he run them wind sprints inside to sweat that alcohol out before the next day where he won't look bad on camera or in front of his bosses. The guy did his job. It interfered with him running back and forth. He took that personally, and now look at him. Now look at him. He lucky his ass is alive. You know what I'm saying? And you can't blame nobody but you. You out there in public walking around doing crazy stuff under the influence. Anything could have happened to your stupid ass. You trying to attack a guy that's just doing his job. It looks bad for you and nobody else. That's the facts. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. That man hitting him with a civil lawsuit. He gonna get smoked. And you know what? The network, just wait and see. They're gonna probably suspend him. And then he just going to get fired. You ain't going to hear no more about it. And he'll probably catch on somewhere else. Because they ain't going to try to pay for his lawsuit, his stupidity. See you in the next video. Take care.